Welcome to another episode of the Cynical Writer. Do authors have to like their characters? There's this notion in modern literature that in order for a writer to write a character well, they have to feel some kind of emotional attachment to their character, but that isn't always the case. For example, most of the characters that I write, I would not want to sit down and have dinner with, but there's a difference between finding a character interesting and actually thinking a character is morally virtuous. Those are entirely two separate things. For example, if someone reads a biography about a gangster, for example, or some kind of outlaw, they find those people to be fascinating and interesting, but that doesn't mean they admire those people or that they condone their actions. And it's the same thing with creating fictional characters. The more morally flawed a character is, the more drama they will create. And after all, fiction is all about creating drama, because if you don't have drama in a story, then the story won't be interesting. Now, of course, there have been times where I've become emotionally involved, I guess you could say, with some characters that I've created, or that I've felt sympathy for certain characters. For example, in one of my stories, there is an old man character who I imply at least has dementia. And of course, my grandfather had dementia, so I know what it's like, to be around someone who has cognitive difficulties, and that was a very difficult character to write because I related to it on a personal level. So yes, authors can become emotionally attached to characters, but that isn't always necessary, though, because, again, writing is all about using your imagination. You don't always have to draw from real life. Sometimes you can, but other times, characters are just completely made up. So no, authors don't always have to like their characters. And just because an author likes their character, that doesn't always mean that the character will be deeper or that the character will be more complex. It really just depends. So I hope you enjoyed my speech for today. Next week I will return with a different topic. You can check out my books in the description section. And until next time, goodbye.